Metal Kicks Ass here with another one of my series, Heavy Metal Albums that I listened to over the weekend. Heavy Metal Albums that I listened to over the weekend. This is episode 8. Episode 8. And this is going to be for November 4th through November 6th. So these are going to be the ones I listened to. And there's going to be 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have 3 bands for you to check out. And then some of them are good. They're all good, but some I like the most. Like this one. This is the first one. FM. They are a UK. FM UK North American, but they're from London, England. No, they were known as North America. They're just FM. They're from England. They're hard rock / progressive rock. Now, they formed in 1984, but they broke up in 95. Got back together in 2007. And I just found out about them getting back together with their remake of their debut album that you need to check out. It's really good. Check that one out. It's really, really good. But the one I'm going to be talking about is their 2015. And I just found out they released it this year. Kind of late because nobody else on YouTube mentioned them. I just noticed it because I was checking out a record label that I like a lot, and they had a video out talking about their remake album from their debut album, the remake. But you need to check out 2015 Heroes and Villains. It's really damn good. I mean, one of my favorites. If I would have heard it last year, it would have been up there as one of my favorites of the year. Because it is just damn good. Every song is really, really good. I mean, every song. There isn't a bad song on this album. It's one of their best that I've heard. I mean, it's up there. It's up there with their debut. And every website that I checked out has said that too. But nobody on YouTube has mentioned this band. I can't find, when I type in the name for this band, FM, Heroes and Villains, to check out, see if anybody reviewed it, I can't find anybody. So, good thing. But check out 1 through 12. It is just really, really good. This is about an hour long. Just about an hour long album. But it's one album that you can put on and you will love it. You will jam out to it. The guitar work is very good. The drumming is just really good for progressive rock. It is just all around a fun, good album to listen to. If you're in the mood to be happy, if you're in a happy mood, put this on. You will be happier by listening to it. If you're having a bad day and you want something to make you feel good, put this album on. You will definitely enjoy it. Digging up the dirt, you the best thing about me. Life is a highway, fire and rain. Incredible call on me. Cold-hearted shape am in. Big brother. Someday I only want to rock and roll. I want you and Walking with Angels. Those are all really good songs. There's even one that's even the best one. I can't think of which one it is right offhand, but you'll know because it sounds very familiar, like a R&B group back in the 90s. They have that same sound almost. They do change it up because they don't cover it, but you'll notice it and you'll listen. They have another song too, but if you're into 80s type music with the 80s type sound, like Poison and Def Leppard and stuff like that, and some of the 70s, like Forest Ranger, whatever that one, or some stuff like that. You'll notice what I'm talking about when you put it on. It's got that 80s sound. It's got that 70s type vibe to it too, with the music. It's got more of the 80s because they formed in the 80s, but it's really good, and it's just, to me, it's 10 out of 10. I'm definitely gonna get their vinyl, definitely, because I looked on Spotify. That's where I can get it, and it's reasonable. It's on sale. I highly recommend getting the vinyl if you're into vinyl, or the CD, or stream it, or you can buy it digitally, whatever. Just buy this album. Just buy it. It is that good. You will not be disappointed. You will have a very good time every time you put it on. I've already listened to it fully 3 times, almost 4, because I listened to it almost 4 times. I mean, I can't stop listening to it right now. This is just one of my favorites, and I wish I would have found out about it when it came out last year. But now I have, and I'm so happy I did. This is very, very, very good. Very good music, and the vinyl's not expensive. It's reasonable. The pricing for all digital and everything is reasonable. So please check this out. I'm on Amazon because that's where I see the track listing. Don't buy the the vinyl through Amazon. It's cheaper through Spotify. So go to Spotify and you can get it about $5, almost $6 cheaper. So go there and get it. The audio CD is $10 like you, but it's really good. I would highly recommend buying the CD because it's only $9.99 and the MP is $9.49. But I highly recommend getting the CD because if you got a computer and you can download the songs from the CD, yeah, and you can audio rip it, so you're getting a better deal with the CD. You'll have a physical copy and you'll have a digital copy. So it's a better deal just to go with the $9.99 because it's only 50 cents more, so it ain't really that much. It's not like it's a big difference. But you can stream it on Spotify and all that unlimited, so check this out. FM, Heroes and Villains, I'll have the link to the album on Spotify, so check it out. And I'll have the link to the remake of their debut album too, because I want y'all to hear both of them and check them out. So that's number 1. And number 2 is Dark Trilogy. Autonomous is the name of the album. If you don't know who Dark Trilogy is, which most people know, they formed in 1989. They're melodic death metal from Sweden, so check them out. Check out Autonomous. It's pretty good. Not one of my favorite albums this year, but for what it is, it's good for what it is. I liked all the singles they dropped before the album came out, so if you've heard those, then you know what I'm talking about, like Autonomous and some other ones. But check this album out. It's okay for what it is. I don't have too much to say because I don't know this band too much. I know a little bit. I've listened to some, but I'm not too familiar with everything because I haven't been listening to most of their stuff. But check them out. I liked this new one they came out with. It was pretty good. I'm gonna listen to it again. But it's okay. It's pretty good for what it is. The drum work is really good. I liked his screams and all that and stuff like that. For a melodic death metal band, they're okay for what they are. They're not something fantastic or something just wow, but it's okay for what they're doing, and this album is average to me. So, but it's not a bad album. It's just it just don't have the songs, memorable songs like some of these other albums I heard this year. But it's still a pretty good album. You ain't gonna get the memorable tracks and stuff. Maybe the singles were kind of memorable, but that's about pretty much it. If you're looking for that, you're not gonna get too much with this one. But it's not a really bad album. I really enjoyed it, but it's just not my favorite of this year. And it's a decent album. I'll go back to it a few more times to listen to it, but it's not something I'm just gonna rush out and put it on when I'm leaving from work or something. But check it out. It's not a bad album. I give it an 8.5 out of 100. It's not that bad. So check that out. That's Dark Trilogy. That's number 2. Number 3 is Memphis Mayfire. And let me tell you, they're from Dallas, Texas. They formed in 2006. They are metalcore / southern rock. So if you're into metalcore with southern rock, you might like this. Well, you're gonna like their past albums. But their newest album is The Light I Hold. It's an okay album. It was not my favorite, but I haven't listened to it again yet. But I'm going to try to listen to it again and see what I think about it. Sometimes it takes me 2 times, but this one is just not their best. I like their 2011, 2012, and 2014 better. I find those to be the best ones. If you're new to if this is your first time hearing about this band, check out those. You won't be disappointed. Definitely check out 2014. I like that one a lot. That was one of my favorites. I still think 2012 is a little better. But 2014 was really, really good. Don't get me wrong. But this new one, I find it's not as good. It's not a bad album. It's not something that you should not listen to because you might like it more than me. But I really just think they just made this album just to make it. It wasn't as good as the last one. It doesn't have the memorable songs as the last one. If you're looking for memorable songs and stuff that like that and really good, check out 2014 and 2012, like I said, and 2011. But it's just not as good as I was hoping. It's not as good as their last one. It's not. But it's not that bad to where you shouldn't listen to it because you might like it more than me. But I think it's a step down from their last one. I just don't think it has the memorable songs. It just felt the same old with the style and stuff they're doing. So, personally, to me, it's about a 7 to a 7.5. It's not really bad, but it just don't have the song structure and stuff like the 2014 and 2012. But because those are the ones really I liked and really got pumped and listened to it at least 2 or 3 times. This one, I'm gonna listen to it again just to see, but I just don't think it's nowhere near the last two. It's just, and it just felt like they rushed through this. They just didn't. It's just not as good. I found it was a letdown. So I just didn't care for it. It just sounded so much like the same old. They didn't try to change up and do too many different things. It just didn't have what I was looking for. So, but it might for you. You might like it more than me. So please check it out. That's Memphis Mayfire. This Light I Hold. I would highly recommend checking it out. Just so you can tell me in the comments what you think about it. And tell me about all these bands. Definitely tell me about FM. I know y'all gonna like it. Please tell me about that one. And that was number 3, Memphis Mayfire. And check out FM. They are just phenomenal with their 2015. And if you want to hear their remake of their debut with the updated sound and all that, I'm gonna have the link to all these albums. So check them out. Check out Dark Trilogy. They're not that bad. Like I said, check them out. Tell me in the comments what you think about all these. So make sure you check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, Snapchat, all those social media, Twitter, all of them, because I'm all on there. And I'm always posting on Facebook and Twitter, and I'm posting a lot on Instagram too. So check me out on all those. I'm gonna try to start some stuff on Snapchat. I haven't yet. I just signed up, but you can check me out so you can get ready, and on Periscope too. So. And I do live streams every Friday from 6 to 7 for 1 hour. That's PM Central Time. So check that out. We talk about news, music that's come out on Friday from some websites because they update only on Friday. So check that out. And I have a Periscope. I have a Patreon and PayPal you can check out. If you know about that stuff, then check that out. I don't want to mention too much. If you like my work, you can support me. Please, because it will help me out. So that's about it for this video. Rate, comment, like, subscribe. And that's going to be doing it for this video. And I'm